Hari Om. Please close your eyes. Your fingers interlace and place in front. Your body relaxed. Your back, your neck and head direct. Your mind vacant of thoughts. Your breathing normal. Get ready to chant the mantra Om. Sahana Bhavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mavit Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us chant the Dhyana Shlokas. Om Partaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Kratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaita Mritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavan Gite Bhavad Dveshinim. Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayata Patranetram Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaham Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaham Prapanna Parijatayam Totra Vetraikapanayem Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Amrita Duhe Namaham Sarvopanishado Gavom Dugdha Gopalanandanaham Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhoktam Dugdam Gita Amritam Mahat Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Bhishma Drona Tatha Jayatradha Jalam Gandharanilotpalam Shalyagrahavati Kripena Vahani Karnena Velakulam Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Makaram Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Khalu Pandavai Rananadim Kaivataka Keshava Parasharya Vachasaroja Mamalam Geetartha Gandhotkatham Nanakyanaka Kesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam Lokeshajjana Shakpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam Mudam Bhuyad Bharata Pankajam Kalimalam Pradvamsina Shreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaham Stunvanti Devyaistavai Vedai Sangapadakramupanisadai Gayanti Yam Samagaham Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasam Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyam Tam Navidu Sura Suraganam Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Role of faith: not to criticize others or find faults. I know attitude. The fourth topic is concept of devotion. So when a person embarks in a spiritual sadhana, the sadhak should have shraddha. As Joel Goldsmith says, faith is a belief in a thing which I do not know until I come to know what I believe in. I do not know what faith is. When I say I do not know what faith is, it is the mother who has taught us what faith is. As a child, we have faith in the person who is giving us the comfort. It is a person who is showing another human being and say, father, brother, sister, grandparents, etc. Since we have that faith in the mother, unshakable faith that the mother will not show us the wrong path or whatever, we believe in the person. Just for argument's sake, if the mother has shown somebody else, a brother as a father, then we'll be thinking that brother as a father. We keep repeating the same thing. So, that initial phase of life, that quality called faith here is instilled in the child, in the human being. And now this person, this child now grows up and for argument's sake picks up to the path of spiritual sadhana. choose a master based on one's constitution. If I'm of the thinking type, then I choose the path of knowledge. If I am emotional type, choose the path of devotion. If I am balanced in head and heart, then I choose the path of karma. And I choose that institution based on my constitution. If the institution is predominantly teaching the knowledge, then if I am the thinking type, questioning type, then that institution, that master who is inculcating, instilling knowledge will fit in. Otherwise, it is like a square peg in the round hole. Though I will be studying there, if I am more of an emotional person, I have chosen an institution which is instilling knowledge predominantly and not catering to my emotion to that extent I need, to that percentage proportion I need, then though I will be spending time in that institution, I will not grow spiritually. Same goes with the person who is that emotional, that thinking type has chosen a master who is rather emotional, devotional, and the path of devotion is being, instilled in the students. There will not be any spiritual growth. So, coming back to this topic here, faith, choose a master according to one's inner constitution, and having chosen the master and the institution, follow with faith. Do not question. Surrender there. Do not question means do not question the personal life of the master. Do not question who all have joined there, what sort of background they have. I have chosen this master, I have chosen this institution so that it fits into my spiritual growth. It will help enable me to spiritually grow. Question the facts of life and living so that there is no blind faith. Not to criticize anybody, not to criticize others, not to criticize or find fault in others. Nobody is following the spiritual sadhana. They're all talking about wasting their time on non-essentials. We have no business to find fault in others. We have gone to an institution for a purpose, to raise ourselves. Focus on that. I know attitude, the third topic. So, though we have eyes, we are not able to see. So, in that context, I can say we are spiritually blind. And this is what that word Upanishad talks about. Upa, near, proximity. Ni, Ni, below. Shabda, S-H-A-D, sit. Upa, U-P-A. You go near, closer to the master, not so close so that you don't give the elbow room there. You get attached to that person. You go near to have the vision of as that of the master. You have the same frequency of the master. The master is elucidating the scriptural knowledge. You go near so that you are able to bridge the gap of that spiritual knowledge. First you go there, sit below the master, not at the same level. You sit below. The master is sitting at a pedestal, at a height, a platform, and you are sitting below, closer. Not so close, not so far away, at a distance. You see, you have a 3D picture. There is a knack of seeing that 3D picture. When you are so far away, you can't see anything. When you go so close, you don't see anything. You maintain that distance between that picture and your eyesight. Then you are able to see an outstanding, magnificent picture there. Same way, when you are so far away, you don't, learn anything. When you are so close, you are attached, you maintain that distance, near, proximity, that right distance. Below, you sit below, so that when you look up, that devotion is there. You look up to that master, have reverence. Always when we say in English, look down means that arrogance is there, that ego. So when you are looking up below the master there, you are receiving that knowledge. Knowledge flows from top to bottom. As water flows from top to bottom, from a higher pedestal to the lower pedestal. Sit when the physical body is closer to the master, sitting below the master. Then, though the physical body is sitting there, the mind is running all over the place. So, that mind which is volatile, by gaining this knowledge of higher values and doing that, performing that sadhana called manana, repeated reconsideration of thoughts and ideas, the mind is able to sit, the mind is able to, stay with the master, concentrate, is now not volatile, is able to focus. The mind is not jumping from one thought to another. So all this comes under that spiritual sadhana. So Upanishad means near, below, sit, knowledge. When the person is focused, practically the person is not able to see any fault, any flaw. He is able to look within and see the negativity within one's bosom and has taken that resolution, let me correct myself, my inner personality. With that attitude of surrender, that I know attitude. So when the person surrenders, the mind develops. In areas of ignorance, the person surrenders and question with the right bhavana, that prashnena is there. So when the prashnena, questioning is there, the intellect develops. When the head and the heart is developed, a person physically do seva. Sevaya means service. So the three qualities are prashnena, pranipatena, sevaya. Prashnena, questioning; pranipatena, devotion, surrender; sevaya means serve. That is why it is called as, service and sacrifice. It is not sacrifice and serve. So why it is coined as service and sacrifice? You serve. How do you serve? You serve a higher cause. You serve a purpose. When you serve selfishly yourself, the family, then no doubt there will be prosperity, because of you are definitely performing action. See, what is this action here? Action means any thought or any action performed for the sake of attaining a goal. Now in this context it is as for selfish reason. So though action is performed selfishly, there is prosperity. But because the mind is agitated, whatever prosperity a person gains is not able to be enjoyed, is not retained. Whereas when a person is able to pitch up a higher cause, then action. What is action here? To work for the attainment of that purpose. Since the person is not selfishly working, the mind is peaceful. This is what is unselfishness means. So when the person is working for a purpose and unselfish, what happens is a person is prosperous, at the same time peaceful. The mind is not rambling. So coming back to this context here, that I know attitude, that person has that element of surrender. So the person is able to spiritually grow. And that is what, though the person has fleshy eyes, we are not able to see what we are supposed to see. Therefore, we said in the previous session that there's a pun on the word 6 blind men and the elephant. Blind men. The same concept is there in spiritual parlance also, that though we are engaged in spiritual activity, what we are supposed to see, we are not able to see. Since we are not able to see what we want to see, that spiritual sadhak is disturbed. Though we are having eyes, we are blind. It is like blind leading a blind. Shankara says in Pachagovindam, Pashyan apichana pashyati mudaha. Mudaha, ignorant. Though seeing, not seeing. Literally that what it means. A person wants salvation, liberation, but is not able to get it. So it is not possible with the fleshy eyes. Then you need to have a special eye. Darshana. With the help of Shastra, you gain that darshan, that seeing, like how I am able to see physically with the fleshy eyes. That person who has developed that third eye, Jnana Chakshuhu, has that uninterrupted vision of God. Like a mirage. The hot desert sand produces a mirage where one person sees sand, another person sees water. Water is what the person sees, not the sand. But the question is, for a person to see water, there has to be something other than water. The substratum has to be there. For something to exist, there has to be something other than that something. So, the concept of devotion here. What is the concept of devotion? Abu Ben Adam, talks about the poem there by James Henry Leigh Hunt. Talks about this poem here, Abu Ben Adam. he starts by saying, may his tribe increase. Meaning that value Abu Ben Adam practiced, loving his fellow men, people with that quality, that tribe increases. That's what it means. So Abu dreamt. So that night when Abu dreamt, an angel came with a big book of names, where Abu asked, what is it that you're writing? The angel replied, all those names who love God. Is my name there? Google search was done, because it's a big list. No match found. No, your name is not there. And the angel was about to leave. Oh, please wait. With very modest voice, with humility, Abu said, please write my name as one who love fellow beings. The angel wrote and vanished. So Abu said, I pray thee then, write me as one that loves his fellow men. Next night, the angel appeared in Abu's dream, came with a book. Now this book contained names of those whom God loved. Lo, Abu's name led all the rest. Abu Ben Adam's name was right on top. What did he say? No, I don't love God. My name is not there. But please write my name as one who loves fellow being. Imagine a person has a chain, a mala or something, a japa mala, where all the links are made of, copper wire, and one link is made of cardboard. They are a weak link. So the strength of the chain depends on that weakest link. Same way, to say that I love, everybody, but I don't like my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, or brother-in-law. That hate, that anger for that one person determines whether, you have the devotion or not. So loving 999 people and hating one person determines true love, true devotion. So devotion to God is not visiting a place of worship, doing penance, taking vows and fulfilling them. A person can live such a life for 100 years. Jnana vihina janma shatena. Janma shatena means for 100 lives a person can live, going on pilgrimages, fulfilling vows. It is not going to help a person, liberate, to attain salvation. Bereft of knowledge. So, that person who is faithfully adhering to all the festivals and rituals and whatnot, but person gets so disturbed, even if one item is not available in that ritual, a particular flower, a particular fruit, a petal. So, love to God is directly proportional to love to fellow beings. So coming back to the topic here, I'm just connecting service and sacrifice. You serve the higher and sacrifice the lower. So what do you mean by serving the higher? You serve a cause. When you serve a cause, name, fame, power, position, status, family, wealth reach you, you sacrifice them. All the time your focus is on serving the cause. So when many people, are following a similar path, then the concept of devotion is you are not segregating them. You are not having any, that discriminating them. That person is belongs to an elite family. This person is a very poor one. No, there is no discrimination there. All are equal. So that love for fellow beings. So in that context, we can say work is worship. You go to schools, you go to government offices in India, you will find all walls contain these slogans. Service and sacrifice. Work is worship. Nobody knows what that means. So that concept of devotion is that love and kindness a person shows to oneself first. To what extent a person loves oneself will be reciprocated, will be revealed in that person showing love and kindness to others. Friends, in the role of faith we discussed that an infant born spending time in those period of infancy, 0 to 5 years, that the mother is showing kindness, love, forgiveness, sharing, caring, loving the neighbor. If those are the qualities of the mother, then the child automatically, takes up to that path of sharing, caring, love, kindness, forgiveness, etc. We don't need special tuition for it. We don't need moral science education. We don't need value education. If all these values are instilled in the very beginning of life itself. So when the person has this value, practicing this value, though going on pilgrimages, though performing rituals, following vows, fulfilling them, following all the festivals, etc. Physically the person may be going on pilgrimages, but as far as the knowledge is concerned, the person is not attached to that pilgrimage. The person is not interested in fulfilling any vow, but the person is trying to be with that knowledge. So though physically practicing all the rituals and festivals and all that, the person is adhering to the principle for which all those festivals and rituals are meant. In that way, the person is following the concept of devotion. So if each and everyone has this attitude, then what happens? The person spiritually evolves. And this is what we say in English, action speaks louder than words. We don't have to inculcate values in the young minds. When we live, that young one automatically takes it. It's a duck taking to water. We don't have to force anybody. So that when the environment is conducive, the young one automatically takes it up. So, role of faith, not to criticize others or find faults. I know attitude, concept of devotion. So these are the 4 topics we have dealt so far. In the next session, we will see how important the role of purpose in life, as we discussed that during infancy, 0 to 5 years, mother plays a crucial role, Mata. Then from 6 to 10 or 6 to 12, father plays an important role, Pita. Then when that inner personality is born, the mind and intellect is born, Dvija takes place, then the Guru plays a crucial role, taking that individual to Devam, Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. So what is the role of an ambition, aim or a goal in life? It is like a person traveling in a boat, a ship in the middle of the ocean, far away from the shores, so there is no lighthouse. It's night time, no sun, no light, no moon night, so pitch darkness. How does the captain steer the ship? Just visualize this situation. A person has, the captain has a map which has got a symbol showing EN, north. And the captain also has a mariner's compass which is also pointing north. So when both these are aligned together, then you know which is north. From that one direction, you are able to decipher south, east, west, etc. All directions. You are able to move the ship in that direction to safety. Exactly same way, friends. That ambition or the goal is all important in life. It is like mariner's compass, which is showing you the direction. So, faith, not to have, criticize others, I know attitude, concept of devotion, and a purpose in life. It is the purpose which gives the direction in life. We will continue further in the next session. Hari Om.